Hello, everybody. This is disclosures regarding my ads. By law, I have to put disclosures as far as I know. So this is pretty much about all my ads, and I have to do them in English because, well, the law requires that it's understandable. How do you figure that? And also, the law says that wherever somebody puts their ad, it has to be easily found by the consumer. Okay, so it doesn't have to be actually on the ad, but on page two, page three, or stated that there's a link or something like that. That's how the law requires that the consumer to have easy access. So I'm doing my part, and I put these ads and disclosures that way you have easy access, or not call, and I could also give you disclosures. But here's just I guess I'm just fulfilling my requisites with the law, mis requisitos con la ley, to put ads and and have disclosures ready and available. So here we go. Okay, I do a lot of ads regarding FHA programs, conventional, and ITIN, and I don't put any payment amount anywhere. Okay, so that does not trigger disclosures. I do not put any numbers as far as your payment or anything, which is or the interest rate. Would never put an interest rate on an ad, so it doesn't trigger. But what I do put is zero down, cero enganche, or 3.5% down payment. Okay, so I'm just gonna divide those up real quick, and that way I fulfill my disclosures part. So, anyways, I advertise a lot. That is a ITIN con 3.5 de enganche. Okay, so that is based on full documentation. I have my notes. Full documentation. So full documentation basically means that you have to qualify. Okay, under full documentation. In other words, your tax returns, W-2s, pay stubs, whatever you have as far as documentation. 3.5% down is based on a fixed rate. I cannot give you the interest rate because I don't know what's going to be. I don't have your FICO score, so I don't put interest rates. The program on the ITN is an equity share program. In other words, you put 3.5% down, and then the bank gives you the difference, or the agents can contribute, or the seller can contribute a little bit. But basically, from you, what's required is 3.5% down. And depending on your job, FICO score, etc., it could be just a 3.5 down. But it is, if you don't, it's based on an equity share where the bank could give you the difference. No rate. Also, there is no help on. We see a lot of help for first-time buyers on an 19. It's just a 3.5% down, fully qualified loan. If the seller wants to pay closing costs, that is fine, but there is no second loan or any CalChafa or anything like that mixed up with the 3.5% down payment on an ITIN loan. So that's basically it. So what's 3.5% down? What's 3.5% of the sales price? Okay. That's my disclosure regarding ITINs. I don't think that should trigger any problems. I explained pretty much what it is. And the rate, like I said, I can't quote it. I don't know the rate. It is usually around a little bit more than what an FHA program is. I'm just give you an example. It could be a quarter higher probably for an ITIN program because you are fully documentation and you are bringing some money. So I feel that will fulfill something that will get me out of trouble. If not, please let me know. But I do this a lot for those haters that are always looking for something that we do wrong and then they file a complaint. But I'm here to correct any mistakes that I make. So that is regarding ITIN. Also, we do a zero down advertising. Compradores, cero enganche, zero down payment, blah, blah, blah. Well, that is based on a FHA fully documentation loan through CHAFA. It is a zero down program. Now, be careful. A zero down does not mean that you're going to buy a house with zero money. There's always fees. and that's disclosed to you on an estimate when you are in escrow, or or you have a loan coming. But as far as right now for my disclosures, zero down program is based on that you get qualified, that you get pre-approved, fully documentation through any program that is out there that will take you. FICO score has to be good, around 680 more or less. That's what the banks like. And it is either a silent second on it. In other words, you don't have to pay, but those are done. Those disclosures are done when you actually have a loan. As far as for my marketing side of things, I think just to let you know that a zero down does trigger for me some kind of disclosure to you. So FICO score has to be good. It is. I sometimes say it's a first come first serve because they're not guaranteed funds. Okay, through CHAFA or any other organization out there, it's first come first serve. So you might not get it. That's the problem with zero down loans. That you think, oh, just buy my house zero down. No, sometimes you don't get a chance to even that there's funds. Usually there is, but I have to kind of let you know that sometimes they run out. 3% zero down payment. Other than that, what's the rate? Don't know the rate because we don't know the date yet. That you're closing this or applying or getting approved, and and why even quote the rate? We don't know yet, but. Zero down, zero disclosures. No, I don't think so. Zero down, at least this explanation gives me kind of feel good that I am doing my disclosure. That way, you'll get explained a little bit, and it isn't that easy. Nothing's that easy. So it isn't just zero down, boom, there it is. There's your house. Apply anywhere. There is rules we gotta follow. There's rules that you gotta follow. And they trigger a estimate. They trigger a lot of things for you that need to know. But first, we need to have an escrow open to actually trigger disclosures out to you. Okay, but if anybody has any questions or wants to correct me or is actually looking at this, feel free to send me an email, a text, chat, whatever. And I'm just trying to fulfill my disclosure job. So if I ever get, hey, you didn't do this, okay, well, at least I tried and I'll correct it, right? But I'm not just going out there and advertising stuff without knowing that I have to take care of numbers. So I never do payments. Okay, I never do payments. We are allowed to say, hey, pay less than rent. I don't know who's going to pay less than rent, but numbers, and the only ones that I do are down payments. I don't do any other ones. If you are filing a complaint or with a BRE or DRE and don't like what I'm stating, please let me know. I'm here to follow the rules. That's why I do these disclosures, okay? So anyways, everybody, thank you for listening to my rambling, and hope you all have a nice day. And I feel better by at least letting you know that there's a place where I have my disclosures, okay? Everybody take care. Bye-bye.